Everybody, LP here, and as promised, this is a members-only video that I think I need to release it to the public, but I'm going to get to the members out first. I'll probably release this in the evening. Obviously, you guys will get it like right off the bat. So we talked about on the live stream today about an issue that is happening out there on the North Carolina-Tennessee border with unfortunately, a problem with, I hate to say this within the first minute of the video, but there's an issue with, the militia. God, I hope that doesn't get this video flagged. But listen, let me throw some information at you here. There was an individual. He got himself in some trouble. He appears to have a record. I won't downplay what happened because none of us really know unless we were there. But basically, FEMA stopped providing services over the weekend. It's in a critical area at a critical time. The National Guard was involved, but I honestly don't think it's what they made it out to be. And I think that the police may have blown it out of proportion, but I did check, and I'm going to cover all the details. So let's watch this.
Now to North Carolina, where we're learning that a man was arrested after reports of an armed threat against FEMA workers who were helping victims of Hurricane Helene. Now, this comes amid a rise in false conspiracy theories about the agency, which are now threatening to slow down the recovery efforts. Janet Shamlian has that story.
44-year-old William Parsons was arrested Saturday after the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office says it received a call about a man with an assault rifle talking about possibly harming FEMA workers in the hard-hit Lake Lure and Chimney Rock areas. The U.S. Forest Service sent an email to first responders in the area that same day, warning National Guard troops had apparently encountered armed militias that were, quote, hunting FEMA. But the Sheriff's Office tells CBS News there have been no substantiated reports of any militias making those threats. Chimney Rock Village Administrator Stephen Duncan told us that federal and other aid has been welcomed.
Okay, so now with that said, this is the video from the Sheriff's Office that arrested him. I think you can draw your own conclusions from this little video.
Rutherford County, North Carolina. We're far from the crowds, but always prepared for action. With over 560 square miles spread over our rural landscapes, Rutherford County is one of the largest counties in North Carolina. So we require a standard of excellence in all of our personnel. Nestled in the foothills between Asheville and Charlotte, Rutherford County has breathtaking scenery, vibrant communities, thriving small towns, and first-class citizens.
225 Piney Bridge Road. Tell me exactly what happened. Who's got a weapon? What kind of weapon does your husband have?
When disaster strikes here, we don't hesitate. We're committed to protecting and serving our citizens and our visitors. We're proud to be a light to the communities we serve, and knowing our community supports us keeps us going.
That said, here's the deal, guys. The gentleman, let me flip this screen over here. The gentleman on the same day, so this is the charging day right here. I actually found it, North Carolina Judicial System. North Carolina has a very open system to find out Possession of marijuana up to half an ounce, possession of marijuana paraphernalia, and traffic driving without a license. Oh, so interesting. But the charge that you are going to be thinking about is this one right, Cha. And this one talks about, yeah, same guy, same charge date, new charges. He has a court date for tomorrow for misdemeanor going armed to the terror of people. Now, in your state, it may be different, but in the state of North Carolina, if you're walking down the road and some with an AR and someone says what's going on, or they're calling the police will respond. And if there's enough reports, or if you can't speak intelligently enough, then you'll likely get arrested. And for the charge of going armed to the terror of the public. Now, here's the problem. Here's the real problem. Let's take a look here. In North Carolina, if you are found guilty of misdemeanor going armed to the terror of people, you will likely lose your gun rights, as the offense is considered a crime of violence under state law and falls under the category of crimes that can disqualify someone from possessing a firearm. If you guys are interested, you can freeze frame on here and find North Carolina General Statute 14-415.1. It outlines the crimes and results of loss of firearms, including misdemeanor considered crimes of violence. There's also the Lutenberg Amendment prohibits individuals convicted of domestic violence misdemeanors from possessing firearms, which could further restrict your gun rights. That's just the Google trying to make it more than it is. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Let me switch back over here. We have a lot of organizations running around in North Carolina that are doing really, really good things, and they just happened to be armed. Now, from what I'm seeing, I won't say sources, from what I'm seeing, no one is running around with frickin' ARs. Now, North Carolina is an open carry state. Tennessee is an open carry state. In fact, Tennessee, I believe, somebody correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, that Tennessee is a concealed carry state that does not require a permit. North Carolina does. But open carry is allowed amongst the two states. It's right there on the Appalachian Trail. Appalachia, people are armed. Now, if you have a confrontation with somebody and you're carrying a firearm, no matter what it is, somebody might get a little butthurt. Somebody might call the police. And if it's just a pistol and you never touched it and there's no way to prove that anything happened via video or another witness or whatever it may be, then you're probably going to be okay. But if you're running around, the Armageddon that is the North Carolina-Tennessee border up in Appalachia with an AR, you're going to scare some people. The cops are going to get called. You're going to get arrested. You're going to be charged. And now this guy has to prove tomorrow that he wasn't. What's the term we're looking for here? That he was not going armed to terror of people. It's interesting. So, like I said, we know that there are several organizations that are operating in that area. Please, I won't tell you not to do what you're doing. What I'll tell you is that those organizations that we know that are actually watching my channel, I know you're watching, it's okay. Please be cautious. Please brief your people, and so that they are aware of these things that are happening, because the last thing that we want is for an organization or a group of people that are doing really good things that just happen to be exercising their Second Amendment rights, that are working within the laws of the states, that are doing everything right, to be ruined by one individual who got a little too tired, who got tired of anybody picking and poking or whatever, basically kind of lost his mind for a split second. That's all it takes. So be aware, be cautious, and make sure your people understand the laws of the state that you're operating in. All right, guys. Like I said, this is a members only video. If you guys are seeing this and you're not a member, it's because I decided to let you see it. This is the kind of content that we talk about on the member side. If you're interested, there's a link in the description. I recommend that you do it. Please pick the second one because that will get you access to this. The first one is just happy, joy, feeling, supporting the channel kind of stuff. So, all right, guys, until the next time, stay safe, have a great day, and I shall see you when I see you. Bye-bye.